What exactly are you and your colleagues doing, but more importantly, the larger healthcare system? What needs to be done for healthcare professionals and the burnout they're experiencing? What do they need?
So a lot of them, we've been offering support and counseling to people that saw the tragedy. A lot of it is just inner fear and anxiety. So every day you're coming to work, especially in the emergency room where you don't know who's walking through the door. And so the risk levels and that fear factor is as high as I've ever seen it. Right? Most people, most of the nurses, the physicians, the staff who sign up to work in an emergency room, they like that excitement. They like the unknown. They like the fact that no 2 hours are the same, let alone 2 days. And they thrive on that. But this has been a consistent drain, an emotional drain, where people start to think, hey, I'm putting myself at risk. I'm putting my family at risk. When you start to see vaccine breakthrough cases increasing, and people are wondering now, like in challenging questions, is the vaccine really all that helpful? Because we're seeing a significant increase in breakthrough kind of cases. So
what do you think, Mike? Because you had COVID very early on. For those who say, come on, people are still getting it who had the vaccine. I have the vaccine. I worry about it. But Mike, isn't it also fair to say that the level of illness and the seriousness of it is very different for vaccinated versus unvaccinated as a non-clinician?
Correct.
Which I am.
So,
go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, so let me put it to you this way, Steve, and I always try to keep it simple and to the point. In all the thousands of people, tens of thousands of people with COVID that we have treated and successfully treated, and the ones we've lost and died, vaccinated or not, it was COVID that killed them. We have not had a single admission, a single case related to someone having an adverse reaction to the vaccine. And so as someone who had COVID and someone who's fully vaccinated, I tell you, and I tell everybody who's listening, the risk of getting sick and dying from the virus is significantly greater. So the vaccine may not be perfect, but it absolutely helps. And you need that every ounce of help you can get.
But Mike, I want to clarify, you got COVID pre-vaccine, correct?
Pre-vaccine. I was early on. I was March 2020.
Believe me, I remember we're about to tape and it was happening literally at that time. Hey, Mike, help us on the cutting edge technology, standardized vaccination verification. What do we need to know about this?
So it's important here in that I think it's important for people to be able to have a secure vaccine record that's portable, that they can take with them. This is not going to go away. This is going to be a new norm. It could be for the rest of our lives, definitely for the next 5 years. So the ability to be able to call up your vaccine record on your iPhone at a moment's notice, not worry about where the paper card is, to us is essential, right? It's just going to be part of life. And so we designed and developed software to do that. We partnered with a company that's based in Switzerland, but also has offices in Virginia, SCIPA, SCIPA. They are software security experts, and we put a blockchain security on it. So you don't have to worry about your personal information ever being hacked into or displayed erroneously where it doesn't belong.
Hey, Mike, thank you for joining us.
You're welcome, Steve. Thank you.
In the fabric of America, they are the toughest threads. One of the first things they learned was the code that every service member lives by: leave no one behind. Now all of us need to live by it too, because some veterans are being left behind. 20 of them take their own lives every day. Learn how to be there for a veteran at BeThereForVeterans.com. Honor the code. Be there. Leave no one behind.
Also brought to you by the Healthcare Foundation of New Jersey, Johnson & Johnson, NJ Best, New Jersey's 529 College Savings Plan, the New Jersey Board of Public Utilities Clean Energy Program, Valley Bank, the New Jersey Economic Development Authority, Summit Health, a provider of primary, specialty, and urgent care, the Northward Center, and by the Adler Aphasia Center,